G'day folks, this is an LG DVD player that my workmate of mine gave to me. Big thanks to Matty and Nat for giving me this one. Well, basically Matty was saying whenever he used it, it gave him an electric shock. So that sort of interested me. If it was just dead or not reading the disc, I probably would have thrown it in the bin, but since it's giving somebody an electric shock, I figure it's worth investigating. It's currently insulated with little silicon rubber ignition lead boots, but the table is fully grounded and I have my voltmeter set up. So I'll go ahead and plug it in and see if I can find any voltage off the chassis. Alright, power's on. There to there. Ooh, 172 volts. That's a fair bit. I think there's a DVD in there. Okay. He said there was probably one stuck in there. Yeah. 170 volts AC. Nothing on the table, obviously. Nothing on that workbench, which is also on its own power grid, but 170 volts on the DVD player. Just create a short. Still reading 170 on the DVD player. Let's find a short out point. There we go. That goes down to 0 when I short it out. No spark or pop, it's not much current, but it's enough to give somebody a buzz. Okay, well there isn't much in these things. There's your video processing board, the drive itself, complete with a DVD-R, and the power supply. And I'd say it's coming from the primary side of the power supply. One of these filter capacitors or something's probably leaking current to the ground casing. Because these don't actually have a ground pin on the plug, naturally the casing's going to become live. So that's where the problem will be, in there. Okay, well the only component that actually goes to ground is this one here, capacitor number 110. It's a... I don't quite read what's on that one there, but it's a high voltage, probably a filter capacitor or something, lead capacitor. Everything else on the primary side where there's high voltage just doesn't go to ground. Either that or something's gone wrong in here and it's putting out excessive voltage, but then this probably would fry. Unfortunately I don't have the equipment to test one of these, so it'd be a bit of a guessing game. I'll try it with disconnected from earth and just see what happens. Oh, powered up. 9 volts. 9 volts to ground with the power supply board disconnected. But if I go from the ground leg to that capacitor, I'm still only getting 9 volts. 14 volts. That's odd. I wonder if it's dependent on ground. Then again, the bloody probes come out of the table. Oh, I'm still getting 170 volts out of it. Yep. That power supply is not touching ground and I'm getting 170 volts from here somewhere. There's some test points. Point 1. 170 volts at test point 508. That's a bit odd. Didn't know they run that high a voltage. Maybe they do. Oh, either way it's coming to ground. 5.6 volts, 5 volt, 12 volt ground, 3.3, 3.3 ground. Nothing about 170 volts. I say the power supply itself is fried and it's just putting out way too much juice. Although it is playing, doesn't seem to mind. Oh, another unusual one. I'll just put it in the too hard bin for now. Thanks for watching.